HD SLR Shooters special coverage of NAB 2017. Sponsored by Akidio, Aperture, Animus, Band Pro, Blackmagic Design, Carl Zeiss, Light in Motion, Manios Digital and Film, Shape, Schneider, Sekonic, and Xylite.
Hi, Clint with HDSLR Shooter, continuing on our coverage of NAB 2017. I'm here with Marty of Sekonic. And Marty, you guys have, everybody knows Sekonic. It is a legendary light meter. It is, as far as I know, when you're talking about light meters, it's the only one. It's the one that everybody goes to. And you guys have a brand new model. Talk a little bit about it for us.
It sure is brand new, and it is a legendary company, and it's the industry leader right now in light metering. So brand new for NAB 2017, Sekonic brought out the 858. It is an all-in-one meter. It is the natural lineage from our 508, 558, 758. Now we're up to 858. 858 has a touchscreen. I have cinematographic functions in here, frame rates, shutter angle, shutter speeds. I can measure foot candles, foot Lamberts. I've got a 1-degree spot meter built into it. I can dial in any frame rate that I can conceive of. Sure, who's got 24, 25 frames per second? Yeah, we got that. If you need 931 frames per second, I got that too. Filter factors, I can build in any filter package that the cinematographer might need. I can customize it and build it right in, switch it on, switch it off without removing it. Customize the meter so that it's exactly the way you want to use it. If you don't need any of the functions for still photography, which are built in, but if you don't need them, go in and shut them off so that they're not going to clutter your screen.
You're saying that this takes into account all of the settings of the camera at the same time?
The 858 is designed to be tuned directly to your camera, so I can profile my Arri camera, I can profile my Red camera, I can profile my Canon camera. I can dump those profiles into the meter. The meter will then know the dynamic range of my camera. It'll know the particular idiosyncrasies of the sensor on my camera, and it will warn me if the scene that I'm metering is inside or outside the parameters of that camera.
At that point in time, you can add light or add filter or whatever you need to do, right?
As a lighting technician, after your meter tells you that a particular a shadow might be too dark, it's up to you then to make the correction, but you make it with the full knowledge that
they're in the dark.
Yeah, they're in the dark, right. Yeah. You'll know if it's blown out or blocked up.
So how does it pull the profiles? Is it getting it from like a database online, or how does it do that?
You have a couple of different options. Mm-hmm. There are several profiles available online to download, or you can, with a test chart, you can create your own profile specifically for your camera. It's just a matter of metering your test chart, taking a series of 5 exposures, dumping those into the Sekonic software, which is included with it, and then it will build a profile automatically for your camera, dump it into the meter, and then just call it up. I'll set an exposure profile for a Red Weapon camera. Mm-hmm. Red Weapon is selected, hit close, and then as I take a reading and tell it that that is my midtone, voila. So you see the wide gamut. Mm-hmm. So
the green is good. The red is
green,
good.
Anything that shows up in the green zone, that's going to fall within the gamut of that camera. Yeah, and if it's in red, rethink it.
It's amazing because there's so many different cameras now, and there's so many different cameras that people are shooting for professional applications. And I can't tell you how many times I've been working with the DP or someone operating camera who says, this camera just doesn't work, and they're trying to shoot. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They don't understand the sensitivities or the limitations of the sensor, and they're trying to shoot outside those parameters, and then they say that the whole camera's defective because they're not shooting within the parameters or limitations. I mean, at the end of the day, you can shoot whatever camera you want to as long as you know the safe space to operate in, right?
You have to understand the tools you're using.
Right.
And this is just another tool that will help you get through the day.
That's amazing. So is it shipping now, or?
Yeah, it debuted about 2 months ago, and it is available. It's in the retail shops throughout the country, and it's affordable too.
What's the price point on it?
Street price, $599.
But it's an invaluable tool, and it looks like it's going to grow with you. Your camera's going to come and go, but this looks like it's going to stick around for a while.
This is not only a rock solid piece; it's expandable. By the way.
Oh wow!
I forgot about this. You can drop a transmitter into the back. The transmitter is part of something called the EL Skyport protocol. You will be able to control the outputs of the light from here in the near future just by adding that module.
How do you mean control the outputs?
You take a reading, and if your reading is unacceptable to you and you want to dim or brighten your light through that Skyport protocol, you can increase or decrease the brightness of the light from the meter.
So it communicates directly with your lights.
Yeah. So Skyport protocol is something that's being built into lights as we speak. Light in Motion is the first one to adopt it, and it's in their new Stella lights, and other companies can adopt it as well.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And future-proof. That's amazing.
That's a good term. Yeah, future-proof. Yeah.
So available now, and people want to find out more about Sekonic and again, color meters and a variety of other different products. What's the website?
I would go to sekonic.com.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Marty.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
HD SLR Shooters special coverage of NAB 2017. Sponsored by Akidio, Aperture, Animus, Band Pro, Blackmagic Design, Carl Zeiss, Light in Motion, Manios Digital and Film, Shape, Schneider, Sekonic, and Xylite.